Update 2 Ukraine's Zelenskiy says Russia suffering heavy losses. Reuters. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskiy said Russian forces are suffering heavy losses and the notion that Moscow is winning the nearly two-year-old war is only a feeling not based on reality. He provided no evidence to back up his assertion, but Western military analysts agree Russia is paying a heavy price in men and equipment for relatively minor gains in eastern and southern Ukraine. There was no response to a request for comment from Russian officials on Zelenskiy's remarks. Below are your comments. Everyone loses in a war. Let's even pretend that Russia is suffering losses, it can independently replenish those losses and keep going while Ukraine has to rely on Western aid to replenish its losses. Ukraine simply could not and cannot win. Ukraine needs to negotiate a surrender ASAP. Ukraine has lost the war. Avdiivka will fall very shortly, solidifying the Russian hold on Donetsk. The average age of a Ukrainian soldier is 43 years old. Russia will, once again, destroy the heating, water infrastructure of Ukraine this winter. Zelensky, and Poroshenko before him, should have impulse. The simple fact with Russia having a much larger population than Ukraine, which has also suffered severe air losses. Russia can win out in a war of attrition, while Ukraine cannot. Russia has 185.6 million people. Ukraine only has 38.5 million people. Next news. Bundestag calls for provision of Taurus missiles to Ukraine after Russian attack. Ukrainska Pravda. Marie-Agnes Strack-Zimmermann, chairwoman of the Bundestag's Defense Committee and representative of the Free Democratic Party, criticized the slow supply of weapons to Ukraine amid another large-scale Russian missile attack. Below are your comments. Provide Ukraine with the long-range weapons along the permission to use them on military and militar production targets inside Russian territory. End little insane Putin's war. NATO and the US should be providing Ukraine with sufficient weapons, ordnance to utterly defeat the Russians. It is the best possible use of funds, and drastically reduces the chances that Russia will remain a threat to either. If we don't step in and help Ukraine, the US will in time have boots on the ground. War is how governments display bullying. You just have to fight back or go belly up. Next news. Russia mistakenly fires missile at own city. Calls it munition descent. The new voice of Ukraine. Russia simply doesn't care who dies as it continues to throw millions of dollars worth of missiles at Ukrainian maternity wards, kindergartens, and shopping centers nearly every night, as residents of Russia's Voronezh Oblast learned the hard way. Below are your comments. Obviously the world doesn't care that Putin is single-handed responsible for the deaths of hundreds of thousands of lives. The destruction he has done to the environment. All while the world watches. Remember when Russia was great? Me neither. Too bad it didn't land in the Kremlin. Next time, hopefully. Putin's strange way of winning hearts and minds in Ukraine, calls it tough love. Not to worry. Ukraine will eliminate another 850-1200 Russian soldiers today alone. Please subscribe to my channel. And if you like it, please thumbs up.